get this out there because I want to talk to you about like productivity. Like legit, I want to talk to you about actually making more money by being more productive today. So without further ado, give me a moment. So let me share this, of course. If you get a moment to say hello, then do that. If you're going to watch the replay, then hashtag replay. And it is like, oh my God, I can't even have that laptop on my lap. It's so hot today. It's not even 12 o'clock and it's already like 31 degrees. Hello, darling. Oh my goodness, another Sabrina. I love this. Hello. It's like 31 degrees already on a Goldie. It's not even 12 o'clock. It's just about becoming like coming on to 12 o'clock. But I just love doing the live streams a bit earlier because guess what? It is about productivity, right? Getting more done and then enjoying your day more. So that's what we're going to talk about more because guess what? The more you get done, the more you get to feel this level of expansion, the more money you're going to receive as well, okay? And I have a feeling, I'm not going to lie, I think we might have to start putting the aircon on during live streams, or because it is like melting. Depending on sunny coast, Sabrina, what's the weather like? I'd imagine it's just as warm there as well. But then I thought, you know, I'm not going to miss out on this because tomorrow is going to be like 22 degrees again. So it's going to drop because, you know, it's not officially summer yet. We're still in spring, but it is hot. And I have a feeling it's going to be a super hot summer. All right, cool. My productivity hacks to make more money. That's what we're going to talk about today on Boss Queen TV. We shared this. It is literally hot. Mind you, I also went to the gym, which means I'm also a little bit hot afterwards. But it is about more productivity, right? Look at us, more productivity. So the more, like legit, the more content you create, the more you're going to sell, the more, you know, content you create, the more visible you're going to become, the more opportunities you have to sell, the more money you're going to make, okay? So that's like legit business talk 101, all right? Create more content, you know, expand it across different platforms, you know, get in front of as many people as possible, ideally, and that's where you can fine tune in your messaging, in your content, in your energy, in your intention, that obviously the right people are going to be drawn in, right? So you're going to just attract the right people into your space, into your community, into your tribe, and obviously your soulmate clients, right? And so the more people get to see your content, the more people that are going to resonate with your message and with your value, of course, then have the right offer that really people speaks to them, the more opportunities you have to sell, the more then you sell, the more money you're going to make, okay? That's like not, I guess that's nothing new. So what's going to help you though this week to create more opportunities to sell is organizing yourself to become not just a content machine, but really become a productivity queen, okay? So my intention for you is, yesterday we talked about obviously having the clarity, and we talked about staying in your lane this week. Oh, this breeze is beautiful, thank you, keep it coming. So we talked about staying in your lane yesterday, like eliminate the distractions, make sure you know your own, you know, your value and your worth, and just truly come from a place of fully owning you and embodying that. And of course, today, really, it's like, well, if you do all of this and you stay in your lane and you don't distract yourself from any BS, you don't stress about the things that you can't control, and you're owning you and you're owning your message, you're owning your value, you're owning what it is you get to put out there into the world, aka the offers, you know, the magic that you get to share with your people, then organize yourselves super duper duper in a way that you smash most of your work out in the first half of the day. Now, that means number one, you obviously need to be a little bit organized, as in, I don't like to structure everything in my business, but for me, I have my basics, okay? So my basics, you know, is the mindset work, the money work, the messaging and the marketing. That's like the super basic of it. Of course, there's different elements in there of healing and activations and meditation and exercising and moving my body, all that sort of stuff. But let's just keep it simple, right? So what if you just organize yourself, right? The mindset work, the money work, the sharing your messaging and the marketing. Now, probably the mindset and the money work could be the most easiest hopefully, I trust that you have and you do that, because it is so essential to actually create that flow, to find, that piece of alignment where you just come into this energy of like, on point, loving it, feeling connected, thank you so much, receiving all the downloads, and just having fun with it. The other part, the messaging and the marketing, I guess you need to really organize yourself again and just work out, well, what is going to be your promotion? What's going to be your sales activities? What are you going to do in terms of sharing that content and getting it out there? The promotion, the free stuff, the paid stuff. What offers have you got? How are you being a service? How can you be more visible? And so make a list of those things. It might just be a handful of things. I don't know why my other phone is getting dark. Oh God, it's so hot that my phone's already melting. It's crazy, people. Not even been talking for 10 minutes. But again, like, work out what your top 5 to 7 or even 10 activities are. Okay, so that could be a piece of content, writing, speaking, maybe podcasting. I don't know what you're doing. It could be promoting your group. It could be promoting your page. And then look at, okay, do you have a challenge that's going? Do you have a freebie? What's on offer at the moment? Could you do some follow-ups with a few people that have expressed interest in working with you? Do you have general follow-up of building relationships? Are you adding value in different groups if that's your style? Are you engaging with your Instagram followers? What is your list of things to do? Now, I guess you don't want to overcomplicate. That's why I'm saying pick 5, 7 or 10 at most. Now, here's the thing. The productivity hack, I don't know what you're doing here. The productivity hack is going to do the hardest part first up. Do the thing that is probably going to create a little bit more resistance. So for most people, it's going to be selling, okay? Most people are very happy to share content, even though, I don't know how much depth they're sharing of their content, right? Probably could be a bit more vulnerable, a bit more authentic, a bit more real, and a bit more depth. But hey, let's put that, park that to the side. Most of the time it is the selling. That's going to be probably the trickiest. Putting your offer out there, speaking about the transformation that you're going to create for your clients, really adding value. It's always about serving first before you sell. But at the same time, if you don't sell every day, you're not going to make the money. So do the things that are going to create a little bit more resistance. Do that first. If that means the first thing you're going to do is look at your offering and you're going to package that up in a way that is going to add lots of service first, it's going to add some value, it's going to serve your community and your clients, and you do a call to action at the end, or whether it is, writing out a couple of sales emails, or whether it is, reaching out to a handful of people, do that first. I'm telling you, otherwise, right, you're going to postpone it, and then you're going to be like, oh, I'm going to do a live stream tonight, and then next thing you know, you're not doing it because whatever gets in your way. Or you're like, oh, I'm going to work on my sales page later. That's always me. I'm always putting off the sales page. I'm like, yeah, I'll do the sales pages later. And then I get to my evening and I'm like, oh, my brain's kind of frazzled. And I know in the evenings for me, because I like to get most of my work done first half of the day, including my exercising, meditation, money work, all of that, enjoy my day, and then come back and do 2-3 hours of work. Now, obviously that doesn't work every day because of clients and coaching and, appointments and different things. But in general, that's sort of how I structure. But I know that sometimes at night, you do feel a little bit tired then to do the live stream or to do the heavy thinking and starting, hey darling, and coming up with the actual content. Sometimes that may not be your jam. And so then maybe at nighttime you want to do the follow-ups, or maybe you want to do some editing, some behind the scenes stuff, or you want to work on some graphics, or you want to work on Instagram engagement. Whatever it is, you got to figure that out for you. But I'm telling you, productivity wise, if you just get out of the way, the thing that's going to move the needle in your business, and I apologize for the noise in the background, I just realized that, but oh well. If you do first up the things that move the needle in your business, and that is obviously putting your content out there, and selling your stuff, in a way that feels really good and feels yummy and divine, I'm telling you, that is the things that are going to move your business. That are the things that eventually obviously going to make you more money, because the more you're going to sell, guess what? The more money you're going to make. The more content you're going to put out there, the more people you're going to reach, okay? And all the other things around it, of course, we can repurpose content. We can, go across so many different media platforms. But if you're not even nailing one, and if you're not consistent in doing that, I'm telling you, you're going to leave money on the table. You're going to end up frustrated. You're going to end up worrying about, fuck, is this actually going to work out for me? Am I going to make more money than, is there going to more money flow to me than flowing from me? And you're just going to make it harder unnecessarily. So wrap it all up. Productivity means you want to become a content queen, you want to become a productivity queen, and of course you want to become a selling queen, right? That means organize yourself, whatever that looks like to you. For me, as I said, mindset, money, marketing, and messaging. These are the core foundations of my day without freaking fail. Everything else is a bonus, and obviously usually I kind of repeat because I kind of go, where else can I share my message? How can I still add more value? How can I get across more people? Building that relationships, building the engagement and the community, all this sort of stuff. And I do it in various, ways every day. But if you have, your 3, 5, 7, 10 things, little things that you do every day, they're going to amount to massive success over time. But you have to, and this is the hack, you got to do the thing that feels most challenging. Do that first up. And if that means for you actually doing the Facebook Lives, then just do them in the morning. Don't even skip them. Don't even put them to the side. Do them. If it's the selling, then you do the selling part first and foremost. Get all of your selling activities done, and then the rest of the day, you get to engage with people, have conversations, get inspirations, work on yourself, do some more journaling, do some more content, whatever. But the selling is done, because again, messaging, marketing, if you don't do that every day, I'm telling you, you're going to leave money on the table, and I don't want that for you. So that's my little tip for today. That's my thought for today for Boss Queen TV. I would love to hear what you think. I would love to have your questions, your feedback, and of course, what is the thing that you're going to take from this that you're actually going to now implement in your business, okay? Is it a selling? Is it a speaking? Is it the showing up? Is it a combination combination of all three? And what are you committed to do first up, so it doesn't get pushed to the side and then somehow it just doesn't get done, because that's no longer acceptable, okay? Raise your standards, queen. You are so worth it. And of course, if you are ready to make more money, if you're ready to become a wealth activated money queen, then of course I'd love for you to check out Money Queen, because it's opened its doors yesterday, which means we are in pre-season, in the pre-work. We've got a week of getting yourself settled. You get private access to me, so we start working together as soon as you join us, and then next Monday officially week 1 kicks in. Now Money Queen is really a combination of soul activation work, like soul energy shifting work. So I'm bringing obviously the goods of my healing abilities, the chakra healing and the alignment, and tuning in and helping you to activate and to shift energetically, so you can really heal those past wounds, and especially all the deep-seated pain, the limiters, all of that that's been obviously sitting underneath the surface that you've not been able to actually work on yourself. Of course, we're going to blend it with the mindset shifts. Of course, you need to have an amazing language around money. You got to have a great blueprint around money, so that really you're going to rewire that mindset so that you can become. The third element is the identity of embodying the money queen in your everyday life. And you put these 3 elements together, the soul activation, right? Activating that inner wealth code, because we all have it, okay? You were not born to live in scarcity. You were not born to live in absolute lack mindset. You were not born here to struggle financially. No. You were born wealthy, my beautiful friend. And I believe that deep down you already know this. It's just your soul needs to remember. So we do the healing and the activation, as I said, to do the deep rooted stuff, because if you otherwise keep repeating what you've been doing, you live in the past, present, and you cannot then create a new future, right? And then, as I said, blend that together with the mindset rewiring, and then obviously the identity and really truly embodying that money queen. I'm telling you, it's going to absolutely create a reality quantum leap shift for you, and you're going to call in money like ever before. So if that is you and you're curious about that and you're like, there's probably some elements that you would like to work on deeper, and you would love to, let's say, make an additional 10K or more before the end of the year, and you want to do it in a way that's not going to burn the fuck out of you, then you need to message me, #moneyqueen. I will send you all the details. You get to see if it's in alignment, if it is a true fit, and of course I'd love to work with you. If it's, if it's right, no pressure. If it's not, then I hope that you got enough value for you out of this video today that you can make sure that you're gonna spike your productivity, because at the end of the day, I know, look, the abundance is out there and it's willing and it's wanting to flow to you, but you got to open yourself up. You got to do the do. So take everything that I said on board. Let me know what you think. And as I said, if you're interested in Money Queen, #Money Queen, or send me a DM, a private message. And I am so delighted to speak to you real soon and even potentially lock arms and work together in Money Queen. Sending you so much love. Remember, in order to manifest the magic, you've got to become the magic yourself first. But the good news is permission to be, do, and have it all on your own terms has already been granted.